Welcome back to the UE. Welcome back to the UE Captain Horace Burrell Centre of Excellence here in St Andrew. Dunbeholden against Waterhouse is the second game of the doubleheader as match day 2 begins in the Jamaica Premier League, powered by Digicel. Referees making sure that all is in place, and we are underway here at the UEJFF Captain Horace Burrell Centre of Excellence. Waterhouse was seeking to settle here. Denada Thomas immediately finding Kimani Campbell. Not the best first touch from Stewart. But that was Rashane Sharp, who didn't have the best game last weekend. Hopefully he's a little bit sharper today. Marcel Gale has decided to keep faith with him, the striker.
Mark Miller there for Dunbeholden, just passed the ball now to Johan Weatherly. Started as a right back in the first game against Portmore United.
Now he's a holding midfielder. Sharp trying to get on the end of this one, looking to hassle the Dunbeholden defender. Ramon Howell with the interception. And now Kenroy Howell trying to keep that one in play and could not. Curtis Hamilton in charge of this Dunbeholden unit.
We mentioned 4-3-3 for Waterhouse at the start. As we see Marcel Gale here, Marcel Fuzzy Gale on screen for Waterhouse as head coach. Mentioned 4-3-3 for his team, Marcel Gale, but seems to be a 4-2-2-2. James and Kenroy Howell playing as inside attacking midfielders.
Well, here's a chance of Dunbeholden and Ron B. Smith. That's a lovely ball inside, and he couldn't get the power behind it. That was a fantastic ball to Johan Weatherly. And Weatherly went for the placement, but there was no power. It goes the other way now. Waterhouse. And couldn't get the crossing on that occasion. Andre Fletcher, the former Dintil High player. Look at this play again.
Based on the height of that pass, Weatherly could have done better in setting up Christian, who was on top. Here, let's push on down a pass to Christian.
He was seeking to get the glory there. So not a bad start from Dunbeholden, although they have to do some defending now. Howell, Kenroy Howell, Ramon Howell, Kimani Campbell. Opportunity here, Denada Thomas. His effort is high and wide. Goal kick.
So there are two sets of brothers on Waterhouse's team this afternoon. Denardo Thomas and Ricardo Thomas. Ricardo Thomas normally plays as a left back, now playing as a right back here. Here's he on screen. And his brother Denardo would be the one who took the shot earlier. And as I mentioned, number 10, Kenroy Howell. His younger brother is number 26, Ramon Howell. That's Kenroy Howell on screen.
28 years of age. Had 6 goals last year, did Kenroy Howell.
Has some experience as well playing overseas in El Salvador. Ramon Howell here played in the USL last season for FC Tucson. former Jamaica College standout player.
Kenra Hoyle also played in the USL as well in 2017 for the Pittsburgh Riverhounds. Waterhouse number 10.
Yeah. Come back side.
Kenroy 28, Ramon 26. Ball played over the top. Can he get there? Roshane Sharp. Well, that's not Roshane Sharp, that's Chevon Stewart. Trying to make his way along the byline and just running out of real estate. Here's Dunbeholden now. Nicoy Christian sends it long and couldn't quite grasp that one with Dave Murray, who was in an offside position as he was making his way forward.
That's why Nicoy Christian was brought into his team today, to be on the one making those passes. Just a little bit overhit there for Dave Murray. Started in an offside position.
Smith was fouled. Free kick to Dunbeholden. Christian going long, too long. Thomas does well, but coming across the cover with Dave Murray doing some defensive work. Sharp. Easily handled by the Dunbeholden defense. Smith collects but could not get by Sean Dua, who does well. Too much to do there for Ricardo Thomas.
That's through at the 3 for Nikolai Finlayson. Looking for that big diagonal from his left centre back position out wide to either Stewart or Ricardo Thomas.
Burton. Picked off, and the challenge coming in late on Andre Fletcher. Stewart. Here he is again, Stewart, losing the ball. Wins it back and was challenged there late by Shaquille Dyer.
Dunbeholden played themselves into trouble there. They won the ball in a small space and tried to play 2 or 3 passes in that same space. Ended up losing the ball easily and committing a foul that Waterhouse will look to capitalize by delivering a ball into the box here.
There's the delivery, the keeper calls for it, and no problems there for Damien Hyatt. Here's Christian. Oh, that wasn't the best ball from him. Oh, Denala Thomas lost it. Just need that touch there to set him through. And it goes the other way. Waterhouse and Howell. Come on, Campbell. Fletcher. Trying to return the favor. Waterhouse trying to move the ball quickly. Sharp. Going deep. And too long on that occasion. Still yet to see the best of Roshane Sharp.
Had an excellent season in 2018-2019 for Portmore United. Mainly as an impact sub for the St. Catherine based team that year.
Again, not the best placed effort from Sharp, and it will go the other way. Dave Murray just running out of ideas and a little space. Kimani Campbell on the run. Dua. Fletcher. Roshane Sharp was on his laurels there. He really was, because that was another opportunity.
So in the first game we mentioned Mount Pleasant playing with a 4-man midfield in the shape of a diamond. Here in this second game, it's a box midfield for Waterhouse. So Stewart and Kenroy Howell, they're coming inside to crowd that midfield, giving Waterhouse a numerical advantage there. And then leaving the space for Thomas and Campbell as the wing backs to offer the width. Dunbeholden not adjusting to that defensively.
Christian not on his A game as well. You can see both teams desperately trying to just stick to the fundamentals. Kimani Campbell hustling there on the far side. Ramon Howell. Campbell on the run. Needs a good delivery. Placed inside and deflected in. But the flag is up for offside against Roshane Sharp. Just when he thought the jinx was off him. Oh no. Oh no. Well, the jinx really is on him. As far as I'm concerned, Andrew, that was clean.
That was a close one.
Well, Dunbeholden will consider themselves fortunate after that. really fortunate. And Shane Sharp, who's on the ball, would consider himself really unfortunate.
Very unlucky.
Because that was what he needed to lift his confidence. But the call didn't go in his favor.
Hey, pick up. Ball clear. No fault.
As I take a look at the outside call once more.
He may have just been offside, but if you
Don't
look
you
at
see the play
James
on
on
the far side?
the far side, yes. That one
Easily onside.
looks onside, yes.
Murray, to your left. Yeah. Hey, we are marked.
And it's always the culprit who raises their hands to indicate that there was a possible offside. Free kick taken, not the best. Although the initial clearance wasn't the best either.
Waterhouse sees his possession of the ball again.
Ricardo Thomas, good takedown. Stewart. Christian does really well, but whether he doesn't have the speed to get there. Murray plays it inside. Mark Miller switching the play. Needs a good ball. It was a delicate one. Still a chance, a shot taken, no problems there.
Forced that one, Randy Smith. With how Waterhouse is playing with the two wingers, or two wide midfielders if you want to say, Stewart and Kenroy Howell moving inside. When the Waterhouse fullbacks, Campbell and Thomas, push up, they are being tracked by the Dunbeholden wingers. What will happen for Dunbeholden is that if they try to counter-attack, those wingers are so deep that they have to cover so much ground rather than being closer to the goal.
Becoming a little bit frenetic. It's a free kick to Waterhouse. As Fletcher was fouled. They give up the possession easily, Waterhouse, although they will get the throw.
Dunbeholden struggling to get out because when they play it up to Smith, he's been crowded out. Doesn't have the support quickly around him where he can touch and move.
Yo.
So free kick coming up as Sharp was fouled by Mark Miller. There's the delivery inside. Easily headed away. Everyone was back for Dunbeholden.
Hey, acción,
Waterhouse patient in attack. And the ball was too short for Campbell. Here comes Dunbeholden now. Christian couldn't find Radave Murray. Thomas inside. Good work from Stewart. Back to Thomas. Challenge coming in on Thomas. It's a tough one because it's a tough world. Saniki Burton sliding in.
And seem to some pellets have maybe sprung up in his eyes. Need some attention there.
Or probably the boot probably grazed him.
I think it's more the pellets since he's washing out his eyes now.
Down to 10 for the time being. Dunbeholden.
And there we have it again, Dunbeholden one possession. The rest of the team is so deep that Rondy Smith even moved deep himself. Nobody running in behind. No chance for a counter attack. So the game is pretty much being played in Dunbeholden's half, with Waterhouse having the majority of the possession.
Stewart. Not sure why he gave the ball so quickly there. He had the space to work with Chevon Stewart. But he does have this pass first mentality, which isn't bad for an attacking midfielder, but an opportunity missed there to at the very least attack the space.
Waterhouse very compact without the ball, not dropping off as deep as we have seen it with some teams.
Oh, what an amazing run! And the shot is wide of the mark. Really ambitious effort there from Kimani Campbell. Running out of defense and talking about attacking the space, that's what he did.
Both Dunbeholden midfielders were behind him. He won the ball off Mark Miller, and Siobhan Powell couldn't get close to him.
So the first water break is now being taken by both teams, usually taken midway the half. Yet to see a goal in this one between Dunbeholden and Waterhouse.
Yet to see a shot on target as well. But Waterhouse looking the more likely team to find the back of the net anytime soon.
Dunbeholden definitely the one sitting behind the ball. Similar game plan from what we expected from Humble Line earlier in the day, but not nearly as much possession as Humble Line eventually had in that game.
And even though they're sitting behind the ball, Dunbeholden, they're not as compact horizontally. So Waterhouse still finding the space between, the lines to get that ball into Kenroy Howell or Siobhan Stewart.
Sharp accused of committing the foul here. Stewart. Deliver inside. Howell, was he clipped? The ball had gotten away from him anyway.
Needed a better control there, Kenroy Howell. Excellent cross in from Ricardo Thomas.
Kenroy Howell now. Denada Thomas.
Hey, look here, ball play, ball play. Double up.
Howell. Sharp. Free kick in a dangerous position now for Waterhouse. Can they take the opportunity? That's a question as we take a look at the challenge there that came from Andre Dice. On his 100th cap in the Premier League, his 50th for Dunbeholden. But giving up a dangerous free kick here. And Hyatt looking to set his wall well. Dice very much going to be a part of that wall.
And Hyatt would hope for things to be much better than what happened on match day 1, where his defenders deflected one into the back of his net against Portmore United.
Andre Fletcher is behind this one. So too Roshane Sharp. It is Sharp. Placement was the best. Power wasn't in it. I think he's actually still looking for his first goal in the colours of Waterhouse.
Yes, he would be.
Of course, he would have previously played for Jamaica and Reno.
And also Portmore United.
He scored 24 goals in the Premier League, but still to be off the mark for Waterhouse. And to be fair, he hasn't played a lot of games in the last 2 or so years. Roshane Sharp. Mark Miller. Smith trying to flick the header on to Siobhan James, who was nowhere near it. Something to smile about, although Smith doesn't really see the funny side of it. It's rare that they have been on the ball though, Dunbeholden.
For the first time, some level of patience displayed by Dunbeholden.
Burton was playing it one way and Randy Smith was going the other. Stewart, just a feather on that wasn't enough for Kenroy Howell to collect. It goes the other way. Christian, second touch was a poor one. Challenge from behind. Mark Miller being charged. We'll run into the back of Siobhan Stewart.
First game, Mark Miller would have played as right back. Now he's been tasked in being a midfield enforcer for Dunbeholden.
He's also considered to be a really good passer of the ball as well.
Especially from dead ball situations. One season he had the most assists in the Premier League, playing as right back for Waterhouse.
A result of a number of corners and free kicks, I imagine.
A lot of corners, a lot of free kicks. And also plays where he moved high up the right flank.
We are stay them. No fall. Step. Well done.
Here's a chance for Waterhouse now. Almost managed to go right through Kenroy Howell. Committing the foul there. Well, that was Kimani Campbell. Committing the foul. Free kick.
Smart foul as well. Gives his team an opportunity to get back in position.
Roshane Sharp maybe getting just a little bit sharper.
Techers.
You see, all is not lost.
Practicing for the big white sticks at the end of the field.
Although we would consider him unfortunate.
Had a goal wrongly flagged for offside.
Yeah, would have been his first for Waterhouse. Sure, it would have done his confidence a world of good, but nothing for him, not as yet anyway. Here's Weatherly. Chevon James. Powell to Christian, back to Powell. Nice threat from Miller. When he's on his game, he's really on his game. Throw into Dunbeholden. Christian. Shakeen Powell. Stewart. That's a wonderful ball to Roshane Sharp. Sharp can cut inside. Sharp will shoot. Fantastic save from Hyatt. All Sharp has to do is just remember how it feels to be one of the better strikers in the Premier League. Cutting inside on that occasion. And unleashed a right-footed effort.
Excellent
but what
pass.
A ball that was from Stewart. Couldn't get the better of Hyatt though. Roshane Sharp.
And what we saw there with Chevon Stewart on the counter-attack is rather than running a straight line path up the field, he went diagonally across the field and made that pass. Took out about 3 Dunbeholden players because they would have been running with him back to their goal.
A wonderful turn, brilliant pass. The flag is up for offside though, against Rondy Smith. Could be another close call.
Oh
dear.
No.
This is getting ridiculous now. It really is.
No.
It really is.
He's well onside there. Well onside.
Well, at least it's even.
That's But the momentum and complexion of the game would have changed so much had either team not be adjudged wrongly for offside there. Imagine if Waterhouse is up 1-0, they'll be playing differently. Likewise, Dunbeholden.
We've seen this several occasions since match day 1.
Serious misjudgment there by the referee. That's just part of the game.
Yeah. Just when you're trying to criticize VAR and what it means to football at the moment, you get a couple of instances and immediately you hope things could go under review.
Definitely. Have to bid again.
Campbell. So this was the offside call against Rashane Sharp.
And if you look at James on the far side there, he's playing Sharp onside.
And then this, 2 players are playing him onside.
Kimani
2.
Campbell and Nicola Finlayson.
I'm speechless. Smith, was he pulled back there? I'm sure he was.
Should be a card as well.
Yeah, it should be.
No advantage again there. Ramon Howell, central midfielder for Waterhouse here.
He was left for dead. He was left for dead. Had to do that, Ramon Howell, because Rondy Smith was through on goal.
Waterhouse never start play, no play. Lift up again, never start play. Ball play, Waterhouse! Waterhouse! Go shot, no spear shot. Shot! We no play shot. We have to go low in hand.
Christian delivers this one long. The keeper comes out and gets a touch to it. Shot from distance, goes the distance.
Rush of blood to the head there from Mark Miller. Had more time than he anticipated there. Could have controlled, tried a shot or controlled and look for a pass inside to his teammates.
Conclusion of the contest. We're going to Waterhouse number 26, that will be following, but officially the 27th. Caution to number 26, Waterhouse, that will be following, but officially the 37th. Dunbeholden, Waterhouse.
Donata Thomas finding his brother Ricardo. Chevron Stewart now. Stewart was impeded, surely. Referee saying play should continue. This is Ramon Howell. A play among brothers, Ramon and Kenroy. He lost it in a dangerous area. It's a big chance for Dunbeholden. Rondy Smith is in the middle. Sends. Oh, the ball was sent across. It was too far in front of Smith.
Those are the opportunities that Dunbeholden need to capitalize on.
Yeah, once they're not called for offside, they'll be good.
That's true. Passes well ahead of Smith.
Sharp. Showing glimpses with Shane Sharp. Here's Campbell now. Fletcher. First touch wasn't the best. Fletcher remains on the turf. Oh no, that's Campbell who would come inside. Here they come. Stewart sends it out wide. Campbell is there. Oh, that's a delightful ball across the face of goal. He's doing his job there over on the far side, Kimani Campbell.
Dunbeholden not coping with the numbers Waterhouse putting in the midfield, especially between the lines. A lot of free space out wide for Campbell on the left side, and a lot of free space out for Ricardo Thomas on the right hand side.
Ricardo Thomas taken down there. Dave Murray. I suppose he'd say he was doing what he had to. Referee wasn't ready. There's a delivery inside. There was someone coming in behind Fletcher. Decided to go for the header.
I know Waterhouse will look to surround the Dunbeholden players on this throw, making it difficult for them to come out. Trying to win the ball close to the Hyatt's goal where they can go.
First touch wasn't the best, and both players need some attention after that collision.
Burton fell on his knee,
And there was a trailing leg.
Burton's trailing leg caught Ricardo Thomas on the head.
Here it is again. First touch was a poor one from Burton. Burton may be okay as he tries to get up.
official has indicated that a minimum of 2 minutes will be added at the end of the first half. A minimum 2 minutes will be added at the end of the first half. It's Dunbeholden nil, Waterhouse.
He appears to be all right now, Ricardo Thomas. He's going to exit the proceedings.
Hey, we gotta come over shoulder. We gotta come over shoulder. Alright, we got squeeze. Yo. No fall.
Here's Waterhouse once more. Chevron Stewart collecting. Shane Sharp receiving. Wins the corner kick for his team.
Hey, we are look on.
All except one Dunbeholden player. All except one Dunbeholden player inside their own penalty area to defend this corner kick. Delivered inside Hyatt, calls for it and gets a touch, and the shot is blocked. Stewart with the attempt there.
Now he needs a diagonal pass.
Ball played along the channel. Just Weatherly to aim for inside the area. Dinked inside and too much on it.
They're getting some good opportunities, Dunbeholden.
But it's that lack of quality in the final third, isn't it?
Exactly.
Sharp switching the play. Now it's with Ramon Howell. Back to Kimani Campbell. Christian. Trickle through to Weatherly. Smith calling for it. Weatherly beats his marker. Just one to aim for though. Now a second player making his way inside the box. And get the corner kick. After attempting to reach that one with Dave Murray. But no time for the corner. That's it for the first half. Welcome back to the UEJFF Captain Horace Burrell Centre of Excellence for the start of the second half between Dunbeholden and Waterhouse. And it's going to be Waterhouse who will kick off the action here. Still yet to see a goal. And let's see what will take place in this second half, as both teams obviously eager to get the action on the way, especially Waterhouse. And they have to do some defending now. It's Christian on the ball, Nikoi Christian, sending this one to the edge of the box, and the Waterhouse defenders pretty much doing their job in repelling that attack. Both teams were playing at a pedestrian pace in that first half for the most part. Andrew Peart, who is still with us. What do you expect in this second half?
Well, for sure we want to see more goals, more shots on target. I think Waterhouse they're doing well to create up to this middle third. The final third actions need some working on. They're getting persons in between the lines. The wing backs are getting high up the field. Now we'd want to see some shots on target or even some goals scoring for them. For Dunbeholden, it's about capitalizing on those moments that Waterhouse loses possession. The counter attacks for Dunbeholden will be very important. And I think that will be their key route into getting any ascendancy in this game.
Ricardo Thomas down injured. I think he got a knock on his leg there because of that challenge. Weatherly looking on a little bit concerned. Referee wanting to continue with the play, just telling Thomas to go past the line and out of bounds. So Waterhouse down to 10 players for the moment. Nice ball inside, and the delivery wasn't the best. Disappointing, really. Goal kick to Dunbeholden.
Great improvisation there from Fletcher to get Howell in. Just the final delivery from Howell, not the best.
Can already see Waterhouse pressing higher up the pitch as they try to regain the possession. Denada Thomas, Chevon Stewart. Shaquille Dar proven to be a major barrier against Waterhouse. This is with Dave Murray. First touch wasn't the best and he was unable to control it in his stride. Chevon James, he does pick it up though. Christian trying to find James once again. Nothing doing. Here's Fletcher for Waterhouse. Chevon Stewart running wide. Delightful ball to Fletcher, but in the way once more.
Shaquille Dar.
Former national under 20 player Shaquille Dar, just 25 years of age. Of course, wearing the captain's armband for this team, Dunbeholden. I think he actually started his playing career at Arnett Gardens.
And then a season at Waterhouse.
One of the players who also plied his trade in the USL as well. Here's Dunbeholden on the attack. The cross charged down. Yeah, Dyer played for Harrisburg City Islanders in the 2015 season. So he's been around for a bit. Can he keep that one in play?
No chance.
No, it's always going to be difficult for him to do so.
For one, the sun has gone in. It's much cooler now for the players.
Sold short there. Picked up by Chevon James. James just running out of real estate. Waterhouse by passing the midfield on this occasion and the ball going out in the touch. Siobhan James. Stewart. Fletcher. Stewart. Fletcher. Handedly easily there.
Got by James easily, but Mark Miller was there to cover his fellow right back.
Thomas. Howell poking it forward, looking for the return, trying the snap shot, and was blocked. For Dave Murray now. Couldn't thread the pass. Here's Mark Miller. Nice switching of the play there. Saniki Burton. Ron D. Smith back to Burton. Back to Smith. Referee in the way. And the play should be stopped, of course.
Hard for him to get out of the way of that one. His back was turned.
He was trying to switch the play. To Nicoy Christian.
It's popping up all over the field, Christian.
And here he is again. Turning, looking for that extra yard of space.
Oh,
yeah, that
he
was
did a better pass there from Powell. Burton would have been in.
Christian. Oh, that's a lovely ball. One to aim for. The flag has gone up for offside. And he was offside on this occasion. Waterhouse player remains down, but they have the ascendancy. Did he time that run? Siobhan Stewart trying to ding the keeper. And Hyatt was having none of it.
Stewart would could have done better if he had pulled that ball across the goal for Fletcher rather than trying to dink Hyatt, who is a pretty tall fellow, so that ball will have to go up high over Hyatt's hands and down quickly into the back of the net.
Probably was trying to utilize the element of surprise there, Siobhan Stewart. But Hyatt did not commit himself at all. He stood tall. Yeah.
Played across the goal for Fletcher. Stewart is having some influence on the game though. Seemed to be Waterhouse's best attacking force this afternoon.
Yeah, he's definitely been a threat. Murray. Miller. He's strong. Powell. Smith. Murray. Christian. Ron D. Smith. Gets the corner.
Actually,
Or
a
the
throw.
throw. Yes, just trickling on the other side of the, past the other side of the flag. Couldn't keep that one in play. Here's Weatherly. Weatherly striking that one wide.
Good run there by Saniki Burton to attract a player behind Weatherly. Free enough to take a shot at goal.
Dua couldn't find his range with that pass.
All he needed to do there was use his left foot to play that pass. Try to use the outside of the right boot.
Approaching the hour mark. You'd think that both coaches will be contemplating changes. Just to try and change the pace or the trajectory of this game. It's just meandering along at the moment.
Yes. A change of personnel is one, but maybe a change of strategy could be another for either team here. Waterhouse not getting the dominance they were showing in the first half.
You'd think probably they will be more eager to change than Dunbeholden, though.
Yes, because it's as if they are expected to be the main protagonists in this game.
Here's Weatherly. Flag stays down.
Oh no. Had better options there on this Smith.
Yeah, he did.
Could play to Powell or Nicoy Christian.
Christian. Thomas spreading it wide. Roshane Sharp committing the infringement there. Although to be fair, he did go down really easily. He did.
Using his experience there, Shaquille Dyer.
Felt the touch, went down. Stabbed out of the area. Picked up by James. Christian collecting deep. And gets the free kick. Wonderful ball to switch the play. Here's Weatherly. Weatherly does well. Puts that across. Rodney Smith was under pressure and he couldn't gather as well. Now he goes the other way. Here's Chevon Stewart. What a first touch to cut inside. Stewart trying to get by a second player. Couldn't get by a third.
Shaquille Dyer there to cover.
Again. It's kept in play by Christian. He's looking for movement. Getting nothing at the moment. Sometimes you feel as if he's on a different wavelength than his teammates. Good hustle there from Dave Murray to win the throw. James. Stewart. Howell. Back to Howell. Thomas. Delivery inside, no problems there for Hyatt.
Nice sequence of play there from Waterhouse. Started from a counter-attack, recognized they can't go forward. Try to build instead. Dunbeholden on the other hand, they're turning over the ball regularly, so they're spending most of the game defending.
Andre Dice is back there. Put it into touch, safety first. And the changes will ring now. Andre Fletcher is coming out. And Roshane Sharp also exiting the proceedings. Shaquille Bradford. And the Colorado Murray will come on.
So 2 changes up top for Waterhouse, bringing off both strikers, Roshane Sharp and Fletcher. And bringing on Colorado Murray and Shaquille Bradford.
Sharp most unfortunate to not being on the score sheet after his shot was ruled out.
It's a clear signal of intent there from Marcel Gale and Waterhouse that they feel they're closer to getting this go-ahead goal than Dunbeholden. So he's shuffling his players up top.
With Chevon Stewart who's come out and not Roshane Sharp.
Not Fletcher.
And not Fletcher.
So there was a change there. I think Stewart was having a real influence on the game.
Yeah, I thought so. He's probably just winded.
Could be.
But Dave Murray is now being replaced. Kimon Bailey is now on.
Bailey started the game against Portmore on match day 1.
Of course, Bailey is a former Jamaica College player. There he is.
So with Waterhouse, it seems Bradford will come on and play that right attacking midfield. Fletcher moves to the left attacking midfield.
Here's a chance for Waterhouse as they try to make an impact with this transition. Here's a shot from distance. Deflected and in. They're on the score sheet. Ramon Howell was the one with the shot. And he will take the credit. Although it did seem as if Damian Hyde was wrong-footed there. Clearly a deflection. But it is in Waterhouse's favor as they take the lead.
So Kenroy Howell playing to his brother Ramon Howell. Outside of the boot, clear deflection there for the second match day in a row. Hyatt is deceived.
would consider himself most unfortunate.
And it's Waterhouse 1-0 up. They were sensing that the goal is near. They changed both strikers Waterhouse. But the goal has come from one of the players who is on from the start of the game, central midfielder Ramon Howell.
So the players will get some refreshment. There's a player down for Dunbeholden, in fact, that is getting some attention. But Waterhouse will be a little bit more relieved.
For sure, Donald, they will be much more relieved knowing that they have the advantage now. And you have seen in the league thus far a lot of games are finishing 1-0 or 2-0 with the second goal coming late in the game when the team is behind is chasing.
Right.
So getting the go-ahead goal is very much advantageous for Waterhouse in this situation.
So actually Ramon Howell will not get the credit for that one. It has been given an own goal.
US goals adjudication panel. While Howell Ramon might be disappointed, Marcel Gale will be much pleased that his team is in front at this moment.
Well, apparently the referee has just updated it and has given it to Ramon Howell.
Should be, based on the fact that his shot was going to goal.
Well, I'm not even sure about that, but okay.
And the deflection just took it to the other side of the goal.
As was the case with the Ricardo Morris effort. Damien Hyatt, of course, would not believe his luck.
Second day in a row.
Hyatt would probably say, you know, if it was given an own goal, people will understand as to why it was conceded. But no such luck this time around.
Now Dunbeholden need to find their footing in the game. Their attacking play has been pretty much sporadic at times, working off the percentage balls played up to Randy Smith. Now they have to craft something to get themselves back in this game.
Longing to see that Dunbeholden team from last season really.
That season they had Andre Thomas scoring the goals for them. He's not here anymore at Portmore United.
Randy Smith, of course, went the other way from Portmore United
to Dunbeholden.
Kimani Bailey did really well there. What can he do? Nice ball. Even better pass to Weatherly. Oh, Bailey was there, but the pass wasn't quite there. Waterhouse, they can probably kill the game now if they do this well. And challenge coming in, and free kick to Waterhouse. An interesting position here. Kenwa Howell.
Excellent dribble there from Howell. Recognizes space ahead of him, and also that the Dunbeholden central defenders were backing off. decided to drive at them
One more.
and won a free kick in the end.
One more. Yeah.
Donata Thomas is there.
And Fletcher. Also Ricardo Thomas is there as well.
It is going to be Fletcher with the left foot.
One ball.
Not Akwasa Chong like.
Yeah, Chung scoring the goal of match day 1 for Harbourview. Miller taken quickly. Here's Christian. Set up. The touch wasn't the best from Shaquem Powell.
Excellent touch there by Andre Dice.
Oh, it almost turned out to be a really good ball. Looking for Saniki Burton.
So now we see Dunbeholden having overlapping wing backs in attack, trying to get more numbers to find the equalizer.
Picked up. This could be a chance for Dunbeholden. Wide of the mark from Shaquem Powell. He made his Premier League debut in the first game of the season. And in his second game in the Premier League, he's trying to make a mark, but that was wide. Dunbeholden will be making a change here. Ron D. Smith is coming off. And Atafoy Bygrave is coming on.
And Shaquem Powell
Here's Christian. Weatherly. And wins the corner kick.
Make ready.
Deliver inside and it's headed over the top. It was Bygrave with his first touch.
What an introduction that would have been to get the team's equalizing goal. It's not to be. And Waterhouse responding with a change as well. Andre Fletcher, who is on the ground, suffering from cramps it seems, will be replaced by Damian Binns. So Fletcher out a centre forward, and Binns, an extra central midfielder, comes in.
So you know what Marcel Gale is probably thinking right now as Binns makes his way onto the park.
Officially, in the 77th minute.
Ball played inside on the edge of the box. It was clear, but only as far as Weatherly, whose shot was charged down. That was a foul on the edge of the box. Free kick to Dunbeholden. Burton continues to make a nuisance of himself. That was right on the edge of the area. Nikolai Finlayson was all arms and legs there in defending.
It's an excellent opportunity now for Dunbeholden to restore parity in the game. 19 yards out. Nikolai Christian over this ball.
Will he be the one to take it? 4 goals last year, 3 goals the previous year, Nikolai Christian.
Hit the target, that's what he needs to do. Even the side that is exposed. So the wall is to the goalkeeper's right. Just needs to hit the target. It's close enough to goal, he can get a rebound as well.
Here's the effort over the top from Christian.
It's very difficult to get that ball up and over the wall in time to get it to dip in the goal. I say go for power to the side that the goalkeeper is in. He's so close to his goal that if he parries this ball out, if it's not wide, then one of his Dunbeholden teammates could be on the end of the rebound. That's disappointing for Dunbeholden.
Haven't seen a lot from Campbell in the second half for Waterhouse. Shaquille Bradford was fouled there. Chevron James didn't like the call at all. Powell. Campbell's cross was blocked. Throw in. Waterhouse appears to be managing the time well. There's about 10 minutes to go in this one.
Trying to win all the free kicks. Taking their time with the balls out of play.
Paul's delivery, headed away. A wonderful ball inside to Shaquille Bradford. He was looking for a call in his favor. That was never going to happen. Oh, he's lost it in a dangerous position, and the shot is blocked.
This should be a corner for Waterhouse, which for sure they'll take their sweet time.
Colorado Murray looking to make an impact. 12 goals last year Murray had.
We are mark, gentlemen, we are mark. Hey, we are mark, gentlemen. Hey, well done, Rasta. Up. Heads up.
The delivery inside, and the header is wide of the mark. Shaquille Bradford did really well to reach that one. What a delivery that was.
Getting up above Andre Dice.
Trying to guide that one into the far corner. Almost time to discuss who the player of the match is. James.
That ball needed to be put in as a cross there by James.
Miller was in the way there, but he did recover in time, Howell. The first bit of control wasn't the best from Donada Thomas. Take a look at this game and you could see who the players of real quality were. Chevron Stewart from Waterhouse really dictated terms, and Nicoy Christian from Dunbeholden playing in similar positions. Ball delivered inside, and it goes out into touch. It's going to be a goal kick.
Kenroy Howell is another player in this game who has displayed real spells of quality for Waterhouse. There we see Siobhan Stewart came off about minute 65.
Kimani Campbell on the ball now was a real handful as well. Not quite the same quality in the second half though, but his name would be up there. A couple of times when he provided excellent service inside the area, Kimani Campbell. Burton, Bailey, that's high and long. The keeper collecting it on the second attempt. Really dangerous hold on the pale A, and Waterhouse now trying to counter.
Inside.
Thomas took forever to make the pass.
Yes.
And now it's a big opportunity for Waterhouse. And they'll try to recycle the possession. Play on. It's Howell. And the ref will call back the play, I believe. And the yellow card is shown.
No real advantage there gained by Waterhouse. Referee tried to let it play on, but Come on.
Dice,
Campbell was poleaxed by Andre Dice there.
in his 100th appearance in the Premier League, goes into the referee's book.
Gets a card on this special occasion.
Indeed.
Motion to
50th appearance with Dunbeholden as well. Andre Dice.
3. Andre Dice. Number 3, Andre Dice. Motion.
And he goes into the referee's book.
87 minute unofficial.
Our producer saying that Dice took a risk and lost the gamble in getting that yellow card.
Event is being held under the approval of the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Risk Management, ODPEM, in compliance with the Disaster Risk Management.
So I'm leaning towards Chevron Stewart as man of the match, Andrew Peart.
I would agree strongly there, Donald. Would have been between Stewart, Christian, and Howell, Kenroy Howell, that is. Stewart had better displays in the first half and for the first third of the second half that he was on.
Although Howell was the one who had set up the goal, I just think that in terms of how the game was dictated, you'd really have to give it to Stewart. So free kick to Waterhouse. Bernard Thomas is there.
Damian Binns is there as well. I'm leaning to Damian Binns getting this left-footed effort around the wall into the back of the net.
Here's Binns, couldn't get it around the wall, went right into the wall, and Waterhouse, they get it back. Campbell trying to give and go, didn't quite work. Challenge coming in, it was a strong one, it was an effective one.
From the striker, Colorado Murray tracking back there to help his team.
Apparently Waterhouse did win the throw. Waterhouse still hustling the Dunbeholden players. As they try to get out of their own half, they do so now. And we're just not seeing the quality in transition. Here's Bradford. Can this be kept in play? No. So we have a minimum of 5 minutes of stoppages to be added on.
5 minutes to be added to the end of the second half. It's Waterhouse, Dunbeholden FC.
You're appealing for a handball there.
You expect Dunbeholden to go direct into the box with this one.
Here's a free kick from Christian. That's not a bad delivery at all. A player goes down inside the area. They're looking for a penalty. It goes the other way. It's 3 against 1 at the moment. Bradford is on the ball. Can Waterhouse kill the game now? Bradford has options. Will go himself. Oh, that's a brilliant finish. Shaquille Bradford with a bomber. Seals the win for Waterhouse. Is that the impetus? The transition from the junior to the senior level. He'll never forget this goal. And with that, Waterhouse 2 ahead and 3 points in the bag.
Very well played by Waterhouse. Risky there by Dunbeholden. As we mentioned before, most games in this league finish either 1-0 or 2-0. The second goal for the winning team always coming when one team is chasing. Bradford did very well there too.
What a finish
Shimmy
that was.
by Shaquille Dyer, who's an excellent defender. Making room for the shots. Off the underside of the bar and into the back of the net. Game over for Waterhouse.
Introduce yourself again. A name that was said on so many occasions in the Manning Cup in schoolboy football in Jamaica. How many times will we be able to say that name once again in the Jamaica Premier League?
Very happy to see the transition of many of these youngsters who would have dominated at schoolboy level. Shaquille Bradford, who mentioned here. In other games, he spoke about Akwasa Chong, Atkinson of Cavaliers. This is their time to shine.
Indeed it is. You could hear the scream from here. From Akeem Chambers,
He's having
a
fun.
lot of fun.
Not a lot of threatening action his way today. We noticed on that second goal here, Dunbeholden chasing the equalizer. Outnumbered 3v1 at the back there. Waterhouse always expected to score.
Gonna need some attention there. Maybe. Another change is going to be made by Waterhouse. It's Kenroy Howell who will make his way off. And Andre Leslie will come on. Dyer to Dice to Christian, who's looking for Weatherly. Bradford collects. Oh, that's nice. Sweetly done there from Damian Binns. I think we've seen two of the protagonists flexing their muscle in the Premier League today.
Mount Pleasant with an early 1-0 win over Humble Iron.
Yep, and Waterhouse now with the 2-0 win over Dunbeholden.